It's week, I don't even know anymore. What, 9? 8? 7? Something like that? We can check. It was week something. That's for sure. Um, week 9 is what it was. Here we are. Week 9 of the Spikes. The Rundown. The Rough Rides. Un, deux, trois. Trace. Um, it was a good week had by most. Definitely not by me. Except for in the Rough League. But it was a very crazy week. You know, a lot of players didn't perform well at all. A lot of players performed really well. But hey, what's the difference between that and any other week, really? So, you know, they've been clamoring for it for quite some time, and something happened this week that hasn't ever happened this entire year, all year long in the Rough League. This has not happened. So this week, I know I usually start with the Spikes, but you know, they deserve it. They deserve to start this week. So this week we are going to start with the rundown, and we're just going to get right into what happened. And this week's best play of the week, I can't believe I'm saying this, goes to Ari. Ari, you finally won a game. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. You know, just finally getting that W, finally winning a game. You know, you did it. You did it. You can quit now. You know, it's over. You have finally won a game. You know, and it was on the back of Tyrod T-God Taylor coming up big in the Thursday night matchup, and not to mention drinking a little bit of that Orange Julius. You know, he had a big game this week for the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins lost, but still. You know, big games were had by both of those players that really contributed to your big win. Once again, your first big win of the year, and let's be real, probably your only win of the year. But who knows? Am I right? Anything can happen. You could win another game. Who knows? We'll find out. You know, you got Justin this week, so you could probably upset him. You know, you never know. So that moves us to our worst play of the week, and you know, only one team could earn this for what they did to our league, for what they did to the Rough League. Danny, how could you, bro? How could you do this? How could you let Ari win? She was supposed to go winless. Never in all the years that I've played fantasy football have I ever seen a team go 0-13. Never have I ever seen a team not win a game ever. And it was going to happen this year. We were so close. She was 0-8. 0-8. But nope, now she's 1-8. And it's all your fault. I want everyone to ridicule Danny. Everyone. If you see him, if you text him, if you fucking think about him, send him a message on Facebook, tweet his ass, all of it. Just harass him for letting this happen. This is a travesty, and you deserve to be punished for it. This is almost as bad as you being the silver douche. Almost. Top score of the week goes to Chris. Chris. God's gift to fantasy. Just racking up the points. Every one of your players, with the exception of your defense, and blah, put up double digits. But you got 22.7 from Breeze, 11.1 from Devin Scrumptious, 14.3 from Tyreek Hill, 23.6 from, you know, Matt Forte. Clearly you're driving the all-new 2017 Matt Forte. You got 10.2 from your fill-in tight end, Mount Vernon Davis. But 32 points from one of the greatest hotels of all time, the T.Y. Hilton. Is T.Y. back? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You hope so. I don't really care. I don't own him. 15 from Matt Prater, and all to add it all up, a grand total of 141.32. You completely thrashed your projection score of 98.02 and increased your playoff chances. Who knows, man? You still got a shot. But game of the week belongs to both Matt Karlinski and I. Honestly, I stopped paying attention to this game after Sunday night. I was like, this game's over. I've got Matt by like flipping 40, 50 points. It's done. There's no reason for me to pay attention. And then Matthew Stafford comes chiming in with his 26.44, and Golden Tate comes chiming in with his 14.8. Matt, if you would have played Marvin Jones with the 26.2 instead of Doug Martin, you would have crushed me. But thanks for playing Doug Martin. Thank you. Good job, bud. Really proud of that. But I beat Matt by a total score of 120.36 to 120.04. That is a margin of 0.32 points. Really great game. I don't know how I did it. I mean, I guess it was because, Mike Evans did garbage. Kareem Hunt got 8 points, but it is what it is. Good game. And, really after winning that game, it puts me right where I belong, which is right on top. So we're going to go over the standings real quick. In last place, we have Ari sitting at 1-8. Should be fucking 0-9. Danny, a piece of crap. Number 9, Jillian, 3-6. You've lost 4 in a row. You're falling fast. You need to do something if you want to make the playoffs. Maybe make a trade. I'm listening. I'm all ears. In 8th place, we've got Danny at 4-5. 7th place, we got Chris at 4-5. Justin starts the playoff push in number 6. 5th place, we have Lewis. Someone please knock him out. 4th place, Matt. You've lost 2 in a row, but you're in 2nd place in the points, man. All you got to do is start winning games. 3rd place, Mike. We have the same record, but you need to start scoring some points, man. And at the 2 top spots in the league is where it really should be. Mob, 6-3. Tom Brady, King of the North. The only reason why I'm in first place is because I have, just under 100 points more than you do. But things are right in the world. I'm in first place in the Rough League. And I might be in first place in other leagues, but we'll find out in a minute. So now we're going to move on to the Messiah League. The League of Leagues. The league that's been going on for the longest of times. And we're just going to jump right into the Joint Killer Play of the Week. And the Joint Killer Play of the Week is going to go to Danny. Danny, you had some pretty solid running back plays, man. I mean, you're the silver douche, but you won this week, so that's got to count for something. You with Matt Forte, 21.6. What's your forte? And then Alvin, 67 Chevy Camara with the 25.2. You got some really solid play there out of the two of them that really helped you win a close game against Justin. Two teams really fighting for bottom of the barrel right there. You guys are shooting for the bottom. If you aim low, your expectations are always met. At least between the two of you. Good plays this week, and yes, Benny Fowler did 0. Did nothing. Read, sir. Please read. I know you know how to do it. It's hard, but I know you know how. We're going to move on to the Forget Me Not play of the week, which that one was really easy. Honestly, I wish I would have known that he was available, which basically means I should be paying more attention to what's going on in who you guys are dropping, because I would have picked up T.Y. Hilton, and I would have definitely paid for at least a one-night stay in the hotel. But Thomas, what? There was no vacancy at Hotel T.Y. Hilton? No vacancy at all? Not enough room for a 29.5 points? Not enough room for that at all? You would have won. Well, you didn't, because you chose not to stay at the T.Y. Hilton. You chose to stay at the flippin' Frank Gore Inn or the Paul Richardson Estate. And nothing happened there. Nothing. Not no 29 flipping points. That's for sure. Figure out what you're doing, bud. Otherwise, you're going to be done real quick. Straight to the top score of the week goes to Marco. 108 points. Carson Wentz was just killing me left and right. Robbie Anderson started off really well. You had Jared Cook. Marshawn Lynch decided to become Marshawn Lynch again. The Jacksonville defense is a solid play week in, week out. But yeah, I mean, what more can I say? Good game, Marco. You crushed it. You crushed me. But like last week, I called it and said Marco would beat me this week. Yeah, man. What more can I say? Marco is a very dangerous team to play now and in the future. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. We're going to go to the Bukkake Game of the Week, and the Bukkake Game of the Week goes to Coasty and Allen. Coasty and Allen, it was a very close game. Very, very, very close game indeed. But it came down to your kicker, Matt, the Master Prater. The Master Prater indeed. Putting up 13 points, which was just enough to get you that 2.88 victory over Coasty. To the tune of 86 to 83.12. Allen, you didn't get much production from a lot of your team from what I can see, but Jay Ajayi, 13.7. I mean, Carr put up 15 points. That was garbage. It was really the New Orleans defense, and then the fact that Buffalo goose egged for Coasty. C.J. Anderson again put up garbage. Chris Thompson put up garbage. Michael Thomas again had a down game. It was just a down game for you, pretty much, Coasty. And that was enough for Allen to squeak away with the victory. So, a really good game by you guys. Another good game this week was also between Danny and Justin, but no one cares about them. In last place, 12th place, the Silver Douche sitting at 2-7. You're just hanging on by a thread there for last place. In 11th, we've got Allen sitting at 3-6. 10th, the two-time clamp Mike himself, 3-6. 9th, Justin, 3-6. 8th, Jimmy, 3-6. So that's looking like the bottom like 5 teams right there is what it's really looking like, and how it's probably going to stay that way. In 7th, Thomas, 5-4. You got a 2-game lead over 8th place, really. So you got more room to lose if you want to keep losing, if that's your plan. Starting the playoff push, we've got 6th is Coasty at 5-4. 5th, John at 5-4. 4th, Marco at 5-4. And in 3rd place, we've got the Hurtin' Curtin sitting at 6-3. He's looking nice and solid. He's got a nice, good little cushion there between himself and missing the playoffs. In 2nd place, we've got Mikey, who's at 7-2. Mikey, lose a freaking game, bro. Lose a game. And in 1st place, still, your commissioner. You love him, but I know you all hate him. Myself. 7-2 with 1,000 points. What's going on with you guys? You guys can't even score 900 points? Jeez. Learn to fantasy football, you guys. Figure your shit out. But I'm in 1st place there, too. And another league that I might be in 1st place in is the Elite League, which that's where we're going right now. So the Elite League, the play of the week for the Elite League is going to go to Coasty. Coasty. Honestly, I'm just buying time for me to pull up the stats. I could give it to Alshon Jeffrey with 23 points, but really, I'm going to give it to MJ. MJ himself. MJJ. Marvin Jones Jr. 26.2 points. Karlinski really should have learned from Coasty's book. But, hey, man, 26.2 points was a really great score there. It helped you out in a win that you desperately needed, and helped Alex lose a game that he desperately needed to lose, in my opinion. You all should lose every game, but whatever. Honorable mention to Everybody Loves Alshon Jeffrey for your 23.4 points as well. Now for the, worst flipping team of the week, which was myself, 72.38 points. But that's what happens when half your damn team becomes late scratch. Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Hey, by the way, Zach Ertz isn't going to play. Oh, by the way, Leonard Fournette just didn't want to take a fucking team photo, and now he's not playing. Well, screw me, right? I guess I'm just going to have to start a whole bunch of garbage over it. But Evan Ingram was able to pull out, 15 points to help me out there. But the whole me having to play Corey Davis really did not help out at all. Would have really liked to play Leonard Fournette there, but you can't always get what you want. And another team that really didn't do well last week was Joe. Joe, you put up 74 points, man. What happened there? Doug Martin is what happened there. Figure your shit out, man. Good game, Justin, by the way. You beat me. Good fucking shit. Straight to the top scorer of the week in the Elite League is Coasty. Coasty, we already went over what you did. You put up 118.28 points, all because of Marvin Jones Jr. and everybody loves Alshon Jeffrey. But I'm going to give an honorable mention to Jimmy here, who, Jimmy, he's having a really rough time in both leagues, both Messiah and Elite. And, this week was finally a good week for Jimmy. And a lot of that, was his decision to start Josh McCown, Jared Buck Allen, Jared Cook, Ted Ginn, or some people like to call him Ted Ginn Jr. But as Yahoo put it, Inglorious Bastards wins a shocker. And you did win a shocker. You beat our defending champion, Allen. And I had a really good pun for Jared Cook, and it was, Jimmy, you went to Jared. Oh my God, he went to Jared. Yeah, I forgot to add that in. I had it written down, but I totally forgot to add it in, but there it is. Good job, Coasty and Jimmy, for your top scores of the week. And now we're going to move on to the game of the week. It was a really good game, and it came down to Monday night. It was a nail-biter. Came down to Monday night Green Bay garbage that helped John beat Sapon. John beat Sapon. I don't know why I said Coasty. John beat Sapon 90.76 to 90.22. A very close game. It probably would have been not as close of a game if LaShawn McCoy decided to play football. But, John really needed the 5.5 points from Jordan Nelson and the 2.1 points from Aaron Jones in order to squeak out a victory here. But it really was Carson Wentz's 32.76 points that really helped him out. Sapon, DT got you 17, man. Like, that was something, but really, you had tough sledding this week, man. It was bye week central for you right there. But it was a really great game had by both of you. Very close game. Good job. I wish you both nothing but the worst of luck next week, especially you, John. You're going down, bud. In 10th place in the Elite League, we have Sapon, 2-7. Should have been 3-6, but you didn't win, and you wouldn't be in last place if you would have won. But in 9th place, we've got Jimmy sitting at 3-6. In 8th place, we've got Joe at 4-5. 7th place, we've got Coasty at 4-5. 6th place, starting the playoff push, is Justin at 5-4. 5th place is Sam. Make America Gronk again. You can do it. Only you can prevent forest fires. Number 4, we've got Dak Ezekiel, Alex, holding on strong somehow. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. In 3rd place, we've got Allen, defending champ, 5-4. In 2nd place, John, 6-3. I mean, when you drafted the team that you did, we really thought you were just going to murder all of us, but then Rodgers went down, and so that totally decreased the value of all Green Bay players. And it's really helped out to the fact that, you don't look as strong as you did, but you really don't. And in 1st place, once again, it's a theme going here. It's myself, 6-3, over 1,000 points. The only other team with 1,000 points in this league other than myself is Allen. You guys need to figure your shit out. Allen and I have it figured out. We know how to fantasy football, but do you? Clearly you don't. But yeah, for the first time in the history of all 3 leagues, that's Messiah, Rough, and Elite, in a week that's not week 1, we have the same team in 1st place in all 3. Now, yes, I am the only team, me and Justin are the only 2 teams that are in all 3 leagues, but maybe that'll change. You know, maybe we'll get some Rough Riders jumping over to Elite. Or maybe we'll get some Rough Riders jumping over to Messiah next year. Or maybe there'll be a whole new league. I don't know. But that's it for this episode of the Fantasy Football Recap. Once again, you can subscribe on YouTube. Click the little subscribe button right there. You don't have to click the bell because I know you guys don't want emails constantly from me, from everything all the time. But good luck to all of you all this week, unless I'm playing you. Sorry, Molly. Yeah, bad luck. But yeah, take it easy, you guys. Peace.